Hyperlinks are used to access external resources quickly, like that of a website. So when I send off my invoice to a customer, if they want to know more about us before they pay us, if I have my website here, they can click on it and it'll take them right to it. So to add the website, the hyperlink that is, just go ahead and type in the URL. You don't have to type the entire URL. Just begin with www.medicalbillingsoftwarepro.com, then hit enter, and voila, it converts it into a hyperlink. And it distinguishes what it converted into a hyperlink from all the other text. Well, because it's a little bit bigger, it's underlined, the color is blue. Also, when you hover over it, you get the finger pointing, which means when you click on it, you can see in the pop-up, click once to follow, and click and hold to select the cell. Also, you can see up above that it added the http:// for us at the beginning of the URL, so we don't have to do that. So if we go ahead and click on it, there we go, there it is. Oh, that's nice. Let's go ahead and close out. Now, if you want to go ahead and edit it in various ways, like for example, the text is too big, the font is not what I want it to be like this cell here. You can see when I have it selected up here on the Home tab in the font group, it's Trebuchet, size 8. So again, follow that lead in the pop-up there that says click to hold to select the cell, because I need to select it in order to go ahead and change the font type. If I click on it really quick, it'll take me to the website. So click, hold until it changes from a finger into the white cross, then let go, and you got it selected. Or click off. You can right click on it, then left click, and you don't have to click and hold to wait for it. Just right click, left click, or let me click out and select the cell next to it. You can arrow into it. I mean, that works. In any case, once you have it selected, then let's come up here and change the font type to, and there you go. You can see after I type in the first couple letters, it selects it for me. I just have to hit enter. And then the size is 8. And you know what? A couple of things is, as far as the text being displayed, I can change that, not have the www because that doesn't look professional. And then also, I can actually have the screen tip say something else than what you see when I hover over it in that pop-up. So to go ahead and make changes, as far as the hyperlink's concerned, not the actual text, give it a right click, and in the shortcut menu, go to Hyperlink. Let me click and drag the title bar up. And there you go. We have the text that's being displayed, as you see it there, and then down below in the address, the actual link that's not being shown begins with http:// and the rest of the URL. So what I can do is I can say, okay, we definitely got to keep that so it actually goes to the website, but as far as what we see, let's just don't see the www. And then the screen tip, click on it. Let me go ahead and click and drag the window up. You can say, click here to go to our website. I know, generic, right? But in any case, you get the point. Click okie dokie, click okie dokie, and okay, so it converted it back into larger text, not the trebuchet that I had. Not only that, but notice how it's flushed to the left. How do I get it to be indented? Because when I select the cell down below and I double click, there's not a space in front of it, it's indented. Well, let me hit the escape key to get out of that. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and hover over it to see what the screen tip says. And there you go. Click here to go to our website. It doesn't give me the clue that if I want to select the text within the cell that I have to click and hold until I get the white cross. But in any case, you can change that out with your own screen tip with a simple right click to edit the hyperlink. So let's go ahead and change this back by selecting the cell to trebuchet, hit enter, size 8, hit enter. And then as far as the indentation goes, if I right click on the cell and go to format cells, let me click and drag the title bar of the window here so I can see it. Let's go to the alignment tab and let's indent by 1 and click okie dokie. Hey, that looks so professional. There's to an external website. How about a local document, or maybe we had a database here that they can click on to look up the customer's ID. And then, of course, when they look it up, they may want to delete that link before they send this invoice out to anybody. So if you have an Excel worksheet that you want to create a link that you can click to open up another document, well, this is how you do it. You can go ahead and select the cell, right click on it, and then go down to Hyperlink. So you'll hyperlink the contents of that cell. And then you got an existing file or web page, and the file is what we're looking for. So let me go ahead and click and drag the title bar up. So what we're looking for is in the exercises folder and any files there, or you can click on the drop down arrow and say, okay, any files on my computer, like on the desktop, but I'll keep it in the exercises folder. Hey, the computer baby. Let's go ahead and do that one. You can do it to an image or another workbook. Layering and grouping. Go ahead and double click on that. So when I hover over it, you can see in the pop-up the address on the computer to that folder, to that actual workbook. When I click on it, there's the layering, close out. Now keep in mind that when I click on it and it says it's not there, it doesn't pull it up, it means that somebody moved it out of the exercises folder, in which case if I need to edit this, right click on the hyperlink, go down to edit, let me click and drag it up, then go ahead and, browse through your folders there to find it, wherever it's hiding, then double click on it to select it and you're good to go. Let me go ahead and click cancel, and finally, how about emailing somebody? Where you've got the contact manager, that could be me. How about if I just put my email address, leave it as is where it says contact manager, but it will be my email address. So we can right click on it, go down to hyperlink, click and drag, and then email address is down below, select it. Email address is, now I'm making this up so don't anybody email me, okay? Unless you're going to offer me donuts. Kurt. Now notice when I type in the first couple letters, K-I-R, it automatically adds the HTML text in front of it, mail to, colon. Don't delete that, leave it there because that's important in order for this link to work. Kurt@example.com. I'll keep it more generic. And then you can automatically have it fill in the subject, where you can say that when somebody clicks on this and they have Microsoft Outlook installed on their computer, it'll open up in the subject heading, it'll say whatever you want it to say. And then of course you got the text to display, which is right here, what you're seeing there. The default, whatever's in the cell, you can change that. You can say it's actually Kurt Kershaw, manager. And then the screen tip when they hover over it. Let me click and drag this up. Click okie dokie, and okay, well, you can see that the cell isn't merged with the cell next to it, so it's being cut off here. I can click and drag and select it, make my changes by coming up here on the Home tab to the alignment group, and click on Merge to demerge it, and then click on Merge again to merge it, and then align left. And of course I can change the font type as we just learned up here with the medicalbillingsoftwarepro.com link. And there you go. Go ahead and click on it. And since this is the first time I'm using Outlook 2013, it's going to ask me for some information to set it up before I can go ahead and email somebody. But other than that, it would just go ahead and pop up. It would have who it's addressed to. It would have my email address in the subject. It would have what we just put in there for the subject, and go ahead and type in the rest of the message in the body of the email. Click send and off it goes. I'm going to go ahead and click cancel. We're okay with that. You can also do it to images if you want, or objects or shapes like this right here. Just select it, right click on it, convert it to a hyperlink, and it brings up the hyperlink window. Now, because we were doing it as an email address on how we wanted it to link, it's going to default to that. We can go back up here to an existing file within our computer or a web page. If it's a web page, you can come down here and type in the web page's address, www.videotrainingpro.com, hit enter, and when I click off of it, and then hover back over it, you can see in the pop-up the URL. Click on it to test it. Great. And then to remove the hyperlink, just go ahead and give it a right click. Of course, you can open it, edit it, and there's remove, and it's gone. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel to get notified of the latest videos. And for great specials on my products, please see the description below this video.